Assalamu alaikum dear students. Ma'am Fatma here with second lecture of SST of class 6. Today in this lecture we will study chapter number 2, Weather and Climate. Dear students, open page number 9. Weather and Climate. Firstly, we will discuss the title of a chapter, that is Weather and Climate. Weather and climate are two different terminologies. Firstly, weather. Weather is the climatic condition on any one day. In simple words, we can say weather changes day by day or hour to hour. For example, sunny, rainy, cloudy, windy, etc. The second term is climate. Climate is the average of weather condition over a whole year. The importance of climate is that it affects the activity of human and also the crops and plants etc. animals. It decides what crops can be grown there and how people live. There is no point in trying to grow rice on the dry cold plains of Central Asia nor mangoes in the northern Russia. Bananas will not grow in Siberia nor cotton in the northern Canada.
Temperature is one of the most important factors of climate and it further depends upon
what are the causes of different climates.
The first factor is distance from the equator. Equator is an imaginary line which is running from east to west. And this line divides the earth into two equal halves. The areas which are nearer to the equator are warm and wetter. Second is altitude, that is the height of a place above sea level. The higher we are, the colder it is. This means that if we move higher and higher above sea level, it will become colder. For example, Karakoram and Mount Kilimanjaro. The next factor is proximity, that is nearness to the sea or closer to the sea. The places which are situated near the coast, cooler in summer and milder in winter than those of the interior of the country. For example,
Causes due to the rotation of earth, the wind and gravitation of moon. Rainfall. Rainfall is very important factor of climate. Areas where there is a lot of rainfall, the land is wet, and areas where there is a little rainfall, the land is dry and there is less vegetation or no vegetation. Next is air pressure. Air is all around us. Air pressure is a weight of air pressing down on a surface of earth. When air pressure is high, the weather is usually fine and dry. When pressure is low, it is usually stormy or wet. The next is direction of wind. It is also an important factor because it also affects on climate. If wind comes from north, the wind is cool, and if the wind blows across the large area of sea, they pick up large amount of water and produce rainy climate. Here are some book reading questions with page number. Later I will mark the answer of these questions on your book. Question number 1, define weather, page number 9. Question number 2, define climate, page number 9. Question number 3, on which factors temperature of a place depends, page number 9, 10, 11. Question number 4, how distance from the equator affects the climate, answer is on page number 9. Question number 5, what is the effect of sea over the climate, answer is on page number 10. Open page number 9. The first book reading question is define weather. The answer is weather is the climatic condition on any one day. This is the answer of question number 1 book reading. The question number 2 book reading question is define climate. Answer is climate is the average of the weather condition over a whole year. This is the answer of question number 2 book reading question. Question number 3, on which factors temperature of a place depend? Answer is on page number 9, 10 and 11. Answer is distance from the equator. Number 2, altitude. Number 3, proximity. Number 4, ocean currents. Number 5, rainfall. Number 6, air pressure. Number 7, direction of wind. These are the factors on which temperature of a place depends. This is the answer of question number 3, book reading. Question number 4 is how distance from the equator affect the climate. Answer is on page number 9. The closer we are to the equator, the warmer and wetter it will be. This is the answer of question number 4, book reading question. The 5th book reading question is what is the effect of sea over the climate? The answer is on page number 10. Proximity. The sea keeps places near the coast cooler in summer and milder in winter than those in the interior of a large countries. Now take out your notebooks for exercise questions. Note down exercise question of chapter number 2, weather and climate, from page number 11. These are exercise questions. We will do question number 1, 2 and 4, cross question number 3 and 5. Question number 1 is why rainfall is so important for the climate. Rainfall is important as less rain can make a land dry and it also affects the temperature of a place. Crops and plants are also grown according to temperature of a place. For example, rice, bananas, sugarcane grown in hot countries and need plenty of water. Wheat, barley and oats grown in cooler areas. Question number 2 exercises how high would be the rainfall in Cherrapunji reach? Rainfall in Cherrapunji was nearly 23 meters, enough to go over the top of some building. Question number 4. Listen the weather forecast that follows in different parts of the country. Parts of the country, answer is parts of the country showing low air pressure will also show stormy or wet weather, while high pressure brings fine and dry weather. Topic is ocean current. This is second blank of this chapter. The cold Humboldt current from Antarctic. The cold Humboldt current blows from Antarctic. Antarctic is answer. This is second blank. Third blank is Lima only 12 degrees south of equator. Lima is situated only 12 degrees south of the equator, has temperature range of 16 to 22 degrees centigrade. This is third blank. 12 degree and 16 to 22 degrees centigrade is the answer of third blank. The fourth blank is the world's average rainfall is between 1000 and 2000 millimeter. The answer of a blank is 1000 and 2000 millimeter. This is fourth blank. The fifth blank is Atacama. Start from here, fifth blank. Atacama is known as the driest place on the earth. Atacama is answer. Atacama is known as the driest place on the earth. This is fifth blank. Sixth blank is Cherrapunji in Assam had 22,990 millimeter of rain in 1 year 1861. Cherrapunji in Assam.
Unit 2. Our planet Earth. Weather and climate. Weather. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere of a place at a particular time. The weather of a place can change rapidly. It may be bright and sunny with a clear sky in the morning, while in the evening the sky may be covered with dark clouds. It may start raining in the morning, but the afternoon may be bright and sunny. The weather of a particular place depends on the temperature, the moisture in the air, the pressure of air, the movement of air or wind. Temperature. Temperature is the extent of hotness and coldness of a place. The earth gets heated by the sun. As the sunlight reaches the earth, the land and the seas heat up and warm the atmosphere. This warming up of the atmosphere raises the temperature. Moisture or water vapor is always present in the air. The amount of moisture in the air rises when the sun's heat converts water from the oceans, seas, rivers, and lakes into water vapor. This is the reason why coastal areas get more rainfall than places away from the coast. Air pressure is the weight of air as experienced from all directions on land. When air heats up, it rises and creates an area of low pressure on the Earth's surface. The surrounding cool air moves in to replace this rising air. This air comes from areas where the pressure is high. This movement of air from high pressure area to low pressure area causes wind. The wind is sometimes a light, pleasant breeze. At other times, it can be very strong and can cause a storm or a hurricane. Climate. Climate is the weather condition of an area over a long period of time. Climate of a place depends on its average monthly or yearly temperature, average amount of rainfall or snow. Climate influences the type of food people grow and eat, the type of clothes they wear, the type of homes they live in, the types of plants that grow and animals that can live in the region.
Difference between weather and climate. Yesterday it was a windy day, today it is a rainy day, and tomorrow it may be a sunny day. The conditions of the atmosphere may change from one day to the other. The conditions of temperature, pressure, moisture, clouds, etc. that change very frequently may be in a day or two and are localized over a small area, a city or a district, are referred to as weather. The position of the Earth with reference to the Sun changes during the Earth's revolution around the Sun. This gives rise to 4 divisions of the year due to varying temperature conditions and related phenomena. These divisions of a year into 4 seasons that we experience. Every place experiences almost similar seasonal variations every year and year after year. The changes in temperature, pressure, moisture, and other conditions of the atmosphere remain almost same over the years. These average atmospheric conditions that have been experienced for a long duration of time may be 25 years to 30 years or even more, and over a large area like a country are known as climate. The weather, season or climate are dependent on various elements that are responsible for changes in the atmospheric conditions and thus deciding the weather or climate of a place. Weather instruments.